And then he's like, you don't want to do this. And Bucky's like, yeah, we do. What the fuck did he even do to you? Why are you just gonna, why do you want to beat his ass so bad? I was just rewatching the series and it kind of dawned on me. I'm like, yeah, John's not the bad guy. If anything, Bucky and Sam are just a bunch of assholes, man. Okay, real quick, this is going to be a rant here, all right? So we're just going to dive right into it. At the end of Avengers Endgame, Old Man Steve goes up to Sam, hands him the shield. Immediately, Sam's like, I'll do my best. He's going to be the next Captain America. That's good for him. But then immediately after, gives up the shield. He's like, nah, I'm okay. I get that. You don't think you're worthy, but Captain America, Steve Rogers himself, picked you. And you're like, I'm not worthy. Bro, why did he pick you then? Why did he pick you? The man himself is saying, you can be the next Captain America. I believe in you. And you even told him, I'll do my best. And then immediately after, you're like, nope, no, I'm okay. And then John Walker becomes Captain America. And they just straight up are like, yeah, we don't like this guy.
Wow. All right, well then we gotta work together.
That's not happening. Just because you carry that shield, it doesn't mean you're Captain America.
Does he always just stare like that? If you joined up with us, we could...
What did you think was going to happen? You gave up the shield. And then immediately when they pick the grandpa from up, you're like, no way. So flash forward to, their first interaction. John saves their asses. And then he's like, hey, we should work together.
All right, well then we gotta work together.
That's not happening.
Look, it's 20 miles to the airport. You guys need a ride. You've done the work, okay?
You ever jump on top of a grenade?
Yeah, actually I have, 4 times.
But at the same time, he's giving you his resume when he doesn't have to. He's being nice. He asks the team up, and you all laugh in his face. And then throughout the series, they keep dogging on him, keep being assholes, just keep spiting him. And they pushed him well beyond his limits, and he was still nice.
Man, let's be clear. Shield or no shield, the only thing you're running in here is your mouth.
And then his friend dies. He kills the wrong person. I understand it was the Carly whatever girl. I don't even remember. Carly, right? Carly Unthawed. I don't know. Who cares? But back to what I'm saying. Carly kills his best friend. Lamar's dead. He decapitates the dude. Yeah, the guy did stand down, but at the same time, these people are kind of, terrorists.
There were still people in there.
This is the only language these people understand.
So he's in a fit of rage. He kills the guy. Okay, whatever. Yeah, he did fuck up there. And you know what? He was probably going to pay for that anyways. The government was probably going to strip the shield away from him, or he was going to have to do some PR, damage control type stuff. Then they find him in this warehouse, and immediately after, they're like, you got to give us the shield. This isn't you, and all this type of stuff. Man, you were dogging on him for the whole series, and now you're trying to be like, hey, John, hey, buddy, it's not working out, but we can still be friends. But as soon as you're going to strip him from the title of Captain America, you're like, let's be buddies. And then he's like, you don't want to do this. And Bucky's like, yeah, we do. What the fuck did he even do to you? Why do you want to beat his ass so bad? Why do you want to beat this man up? What the fuck did he do to you?
I'm not trying to be Steve. I'm not trying to replace Steve. I'm just trying to be the best Captain America I can be.
His best friend just died. Do you really think this is the time to take your anger out on this man? And then in the middle of the fight, John's being like, why are you making me do this?
Why are you making me do this?
Why are you making me do this?
Clearly, he does not want to be fighting these guys. He had wanted no part of it. He even tells Sam, we could have been a team. And yeah, Sam, you could have been a fucking team. John could have been an ally. He could have been your friend. Yeah, even if he got stripped of the Captain America title from the government for doing what he did anyways, you didn't need to go take the shield from him. He was probably going to get dealt with anyways. You didn't need to do that. Government would have taken the shield away
and returned the shield to us with expedience.
You didn't need to go beat his ass, bro. You didn't have to do any of that. So, fast forward, Sam Wilson becomes the new Captain America. And then he's nice to John. They make a little bit of jokes together. It's like, oh, now we can be cool. But you couldn't be cool or support him when he was trying to become Captain America. Where was his pep talk? Bucky gives Sam a whole pep talk, you're chosen, you're going to be inspiring and all this bullshit. Where was John's pep talk? And not to mention, how does Carly, the woman who literally killed innocent people, murdered Lamar, she gets a pass? I'm gonna try to turn her better. I'm gonna try to be there for her.
I'm not gonna fight you!
See, now that's some bullshit.
But the guy who's the new Captain America, you went out of your way. They spent more time tracking John Walker and his whereabouts than they actually did looking for the terrorists. Like, honestly, who knows? Maybe I'm a little biased. U.S. Agent is one of my favorite comic book characters of all time, and I was so happy to find out that he was going to be in, Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And I'm even more excited to see him in Thunderbolts, but there is a part of me that's like, why? Like, I really, truly cannot understand the route they took with this show. Honestly, it should have been the government taking the shield by force by Sam Wilson. Even though he was chosen by Steve Rogers, have like Thunderbolt Ross or something like that be like, no, we actually have somebody else in mind. And, because everything that happened in Civil War, they obviously don't want Sam to be, the new Captain America. Give it to John Walker. Maybe make him more of an asshole. In Falcon and the Winter Soldier, he was way nicer than he was in the books. In the books, he's kind of a dick. You know what I mean? So, like, I would have had him be a little more rough with the criminals. Maybe he breaks the law a bit. Maybe there was reasons where he actually doesn't deserve the shield, other than just not liking the guy for his whatever reason, his personality, or he was super kind to them. Like, he kept trying to be nice and be a team and work together. Like, I don't really see any reason to hate the guy. I mean, John Walker seems like a cool dude to have a beer with. What they should have done, they should have taken the shields by force from Sam, and it should have been about him proving himself, him fighting John Walker, and taking his right as Captain America. And then pretty much to the government being like, hey, fuck you, and the people can choose, like, hey, this is our Captain America, he is our hero. And you'd actually think, maybe the remaining Avengers would kind of like vouch for him, being like, hey, Sam Wilson's a good guy, but I don't know. For an interconnected universe, there seems to be a lot of absence from characters that should, maybe lend a helpful word of like, hey, I vouch for him. Doctor Strange just showing up and being like, hey, he should be Captain America. That would, probably help his endorsement. You know what I mean? Honestly, at the end of the day, I just feel like it's the decline of the MCU anyways. You can't really blame it. Like Falcon and the Winter Soldier, it should have been something 10 times better. But at the end of the day, guys, this is just, again, one of my rants. And I haven't really done a rant in a while, so just kind of wanted to get one out. Pretty much that's all for today, guys. Have a good one and enjoy.